Is it going? Can you sit now? Can you? Oh, perfect. Okay, so I hope it's good. And we're gonna talk about Tsavorite today. This is. Can you see myself there? I wanna start.
3, 2, 1, TikTok.
Yeah. So guys, we're starting with Tsavorite today. Good. Perfect. Excellent. Is it good seeing or not?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Right. Not yet. Not yet. Can you bring me another pen, like a really like a red color or blue color, but thick one? Not yet. Not yet. Good. Right. Yeah. So the main point, I woke up today 4:30 and I'm thinking Tsavorite. You know, that's the most important song in my life somehow. But I didn't manage yet to speak about it. I did this about Spino in 2010 when I published my first book about Terra Spino. And then when people start to hear about stones and so on. So we go slowly, guys, today. We go very, very slowly. This camera is good, yeah?
It's fine.
And no, I want to also have a kind of stream for the whole, like a close-up stream. Can we save this later on?
Of course.
We can save, yeah? As a video.
You can share us a little bit.
Yeah. So I always feel like a garnet, it's not only historical stone, it's happened to be that certain colors of garnet are more rare and more interesting than anything else. Like for example, today we are talking about Tsavorite. It's a green garnet which has possessed certain colors which most of the emeralds doesn't. And the secret of the garnet actually today, it's well renowned today. When I started in the 90s, it was not the case. And today, people talking about the garnet as well as other gemstones, precious stones. And the reason is very simple. So let's go backward and let's go systemize. So guys, can you go here? I can show it here. So what is that make it precious stones? And what does it make stone desirable? So first thing is rare. That's when we're gonna go step by step and talk on this matter. Secondary is beauty. Then, of course, very important things to the precious stones. It has to be strong and durable. Never forget about this. If stone is very soft like fluorite, it can possess the most beautiful color. It will never be precious or considered to be as a jewelry masterpiece. The reason it's too soft, it will scratch and go away. So it has to be durable. And I feel today it was never heard or never spoken about. Very important thing is stone has to be desirable. And probably I will have to add one thing about desirable stone. Today, most desirable stones at this current moment is stones which have electric kind of color, vibrancy of the color, and as well stones have a neon color. That's why the number one popular gemstone today on the planet is absolutely tourmaline. There is no other stones can come as close as possible to this. And so that's part of the desirable, right? Of course, history is a big part of it. History. And all of us agree there is no other stone historically as important as the garnet, even though the story of the Tsavorite gun started not so late as we remember in the 60s when the first gemstone was discovered on the border between Kenya and Tanzania. That's where the stones come. And another thing what we have to talk and why we have to talk about Tsavorite, guys, the main things, because today we are seeing ourselves in the world when Tsavorite reached the prices of the best flawless diamonds. Here you are, welcome to the club. So it's become more precious than any other diamonds. And certain specimen of Tsavorite, specific sizes, specific rarity, and specific cut can reach as much as $50,000 per carat, which is higher than the flawless diamond at current market. You can see it, beautiful. Alright guys, so let's go step by step. You know guys what the prices for diamonds depend. Diamonds from Russia, Africa, Brazil, America, Canada, Indonesia, what the price for the, India, what the price is different. Actually the why Tsavorite prices from the same area like Russia, Alaska, America, South America, different the price. Actually the difference is diamond come from everywhere. Tsavorite doesn't come from all of those countries which I said before. Tsavorite come only from one region on this planet in the eastern part of Africa, in Tanzania and Kenya. There is small specimens coming in Madagascar, in some other country, but it's not really gem quality and it's not really important. We are talking about gem quality. Today, guys, yes, we want to talk only about the top quality gem material Tsavorite, right? So my story with Tsavorite started in 1995 when the first come to Tanzania, and there was a plenty of stones, and the most desirable stone in this moment, of course, was, as you can imagine, is it shot there? As you can imagine, was we're doing a stream on TikTok and we're doing a stream live on YouTube as well. We just experiment how to do coverage already. Yeah, it's good. So when my first time in 1995, I visited Tanzania, the most desirable stone at that moment was blue stone, was named Tanzanite. And honestly speaking, I didn't like that stone much, but I like another stone, was a green stone, which they say green garnet. And that's what I was buying from my first trip to Tanzania. And I was buying and cutting. And I find out the good thing why I didn't like Tanzanite, and I still don't like that stone, but why I like spinel and why I like Tsavorite. The answer is very simple. I'm as a gem cutter and I cut a lot of stones in my life, actually all stones which I have in a trace and in this book. I like when the stone, despite the color, have a good brilliance. Now, and the spinel have a brilliance, and Tsavorite have a unique brilliance which we are coming to emerald doesn't have. Emerald doesn't have a luster, diamond like a luster. Emerald doesn't have a clarity, and honestly speaking, emerald is not such a durable stone due to the fact it's a lot of fractures in the stone. Today we are focusing on Tsavorite. So due to the fact that this stone is a peer of gem quality only in one region on the planet, there is nothing more rare than Tsavorite today. After publishing my first book, 2010, on the spinel, I decided to make my second book was gone. Luckily, first book was sold out, and this book was sold out over 10 years ago. And if you see on the cover, we have a Mandarin gun and Tsavorite. Somehow on Mandarin, I will do another topic later on, not today. But today I'm only focusing on Tsavorite, on the green gun. And as we decided today, guys, Tsavorite prices reach level of diamonds, of white color diamonds, flawless diamonds, close to 50,000 per carat. And we find already that this stone is super rare. It's only one locality in the planet. There is no other single gem of that caliber which exists only in one location on this planet. Secondary is beauty. It's absolutely undisputable that Tsavorite is one of the most beautiful, in my opinion, stone because it possesses green color, and green color actually it's only color which is appeal to our acceptance and to the way we see the beauty. And therefore, I was not only buying this stone, and I think we can just switch off right there. I was doing as well, I cannot stop myself cutting Tsavorite for 30 years since my first visit to Tanzania. I was designing jewelry with this because I found every single piece was kind of unique, and I feel soul of each stone, and I found the color of each stone is so different. Some of them, like this piece, if you can see it, of course it's a Yavorskyy cut. It's kind of Asha cut with a little bit larger corner, if you see it. It's a little bit minty, a little bit yellowish, with a square diamonds with different layer. And I think it's just, and the stone is Tsavorite 431 carat, surrounded with diamonds in white and yellow gold. And I figure out that each stone deserves different setting, different frame. When it's come to this gem, it was, I found in a rough, and I found it's not really clean, but the color is so vibrant, it's so neon, like what the people say it could be. And I think it's deserved like just tiny frame, 0.7 millimeter diamonds with in white and yellow gold. So guys, beauty is here. Second, what is really that's in mind like a precious stones to another stone is beauty. Tsavorite is very hard stone. It's number 7 in Mohs scale, so it's pretty much superior to many other gemstones. And I think that stone can hold in pieces of jewelry for generation. It was discovered only like in the middle of 20th century, 1960s. So therefore, there was not yet many pieces created, even though I did a lot of jewelry on Tsavorite, because I think it's just so beautiful. And every Tsavorite as a gemstone guide myself to direction what design it has to be taken. And then I don't know, let's just look at this gem over 10 carat with a natural rubies. Stone is glowing. The stone doesn't have a darkness in the area. You know, I wear Tsavorite myself on my left hand, and I have a bracelet, but this stone are green tourmaline, and the green tourmaline, they're kind of green, but they have a dark shades to it, which Tsavorite doesn't have. That's why the color, green color is really neon. I can show you another sample of the beauty of Tsavorite. Look at this set gem. I think it's really neon. Don't you agree with this? You see it? I think it's just so vibrant. It's so neon, and it's very vivid at the same time. So, and when I was buying this stone for 15 years from Tanzania and Kenya, and I was going to those places myself, visiting. Many times I record the photos, take the places in their mind where the stones come in. I was buying a rough stone. Some of them from Maryland mine in Tanzania appear to be very, very crystally clean and with a beautiful shiny surface. And the mint color and the purity of the crystal like pure water from the mountains. And this crystal is over 50 carat. go to the places, and I found in certain places like in Namibia, it's also garnet, it's a demantoid garnet. That's another story we'll talk about. And of course, buying the rough Tsavorite. Usually, I was going like a stones like up to 1 gram. That's when you can cut 2-carat stones. Very occasionally, once in several years, I was managing to buy over 10-carat stones. So anything over 5 carat is supposed to be super, super rare. That's my visit to Komoro mine in Tanzania 15 years ago with my dear friend Mr. Kata and Vitamin that time. So I go deep in the hole, and I was using like a Leica camera and some other camera in that time, and we was shooting this, and I get this rough 14, 20, 41, and I learned how rare and difficult this stone to find in the nature. The whole book of this is all purely devoted to the garnets family. And here is a Malaya garnet, but that's another story, specified Mandarin. And I think I have a spread for Tsavorite. Here you are. From 10 to 33 carat. Just give you a sample of variety of the stone. Most desirable Tsavorite. You have to have this little bit bluish in it. If you see, for emerald is opposite. Old mine emerald is supposed to be yellowish. That way they are more pricey compared with the bluish, because newly mined from emerald they kind of bluish, a little bit like a kind of like a and for Tsavorite is beautiful balance when it's kind of touch of blue inside. So I'm very pleased we published the book on garnets. It was 2014. It was a little bit like a visionary in a time, because in that time it was still considered to be the semi-precious stones, and nobody want to touch it and nobody want to buy it. Because who need this stone? You know, just as simple as it is. So I usually put my gems in the Yavorskyy box like this, and they look so nice, guys. At some point we will talk about the prices if you guys are interested. I don't know, some people watching this live or not. If you guys want to know about the prices, ask me the question, and therefore I will tell you a little bit about the progress of the pricing on Tsavorite, because my first buying of Tsavorite was in 1995, and as you can imagine, in 30 years how the prices changed drastically, yeah? And what the top prices of Tsavorite going today. If you're interested, we can discuss as well. And as I say yearly, I was thinking to do comparison of Tsavorite with another 2 most precious stones today on the planet. Today, 2 most precious gems on the planet is Paraíba tourmaline. If you want it or not, that's the case. That's a stone which is reaching like $300,000-400,000 US dollar per carat. And second is a pinkish red spinel from Mahanga and from Burma, but Burma is a smaller size, Mahanga reaching like over 10 carat sizes. And I see myself, the person who invested a lot in Paraíba 30 years back, and in pinkish red spinel as well at that time. I see myself to find myself with those gorgeous Tsavorite, which have the same unique quality as a Paraíba and Mahanga spinel. It has this pinkish red. It has this glowing green body material with a very strong reflection. And today we are living in the world when the beauty of the stone is not really anymore related to what you see or what you feel, but many times it's accepted by what kind of certificate we have. And that's where we see a big trap. So, and when it's come to certification, then today the Tsavorite is the only stone which still virgin. What does that mean? We still don't have a blame on Tsavorite as a pigeon blood, royal blue, or mahanga red, and so on. So it's still a wild area to invest money before the big labs will come and claim and blame and put all of these kind of arguments about the specific origin. Luckily, we don't have many origin, which is really great. It's not coming from Kashmir, okay? Hello, it doesn't come from Colombia, it doesn't come from Mogul, Burma. It's come one place on the planet, which is great. We are safe here. Secondary, what investors want to know today, it's absolutely must, it's a natural. So this is stone, it's 100% natural, never been treated, no oil, no heating, no chemical, no whatever it is. So that's part of the thing which make it unique. Major point of this stone, beside of rarity, beauty, durability, desirability, it has a history. It's a stone garnet, it has a history from the time of Cleopatra. It has a history during the time of Babylon. And we are facing today in the time of uncertainty during to the money situation, we are by the way in 2026 today. Probably some people will watch this video 100, 200 years later. So we're in this time when we have a strong inflation, which is not acceptable, but that's what we see. And I feel that's the only stone which is overlooked today, Tsavorite, to put the money. That's why I put my money into the Tsavorite. And I think it's clearly seen that stone possesses quality as a natural, no treat, and still it has a holy beauty inside without any naming, trade, or certified naming, right? Later it will come, as done to Spino, as to the ruby or sapphire, which happened last 20 years. It will come for the Spino as well. And guys, if you're interested about pricing for Tsavorite, we can talk that too. I want to show you one exceptional piece. Prices, of course, change over the last 30 years. Like, for example, this matching pair of Tsavorite been cut in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka kind of people are relatively new to the business of East Africa. They entered to this arena like probably 10 years ago, and they completely, how to say, saturated Tanzania and Kenya, and they completely controlled Tsavorite today. So the prices went up drastically. This is a matching pair of Tsavorite over 10 karat each, make a unique pair of 20 karat together in Yavorskyy gem box. This is from yearly production. As a sample of what I've done a lot of good things to the stone besides of buying, cutting. I was investing in stone, so if you saw before previously collection of Ivy New York pieces of jewelry which I crafted over the 30 years since 93. I was as well collecting Tsavorite over this period of time, and I found this very satisfying and very fulfilling to have a lot of Tsavorite today. But I have to mention one very important thing. Now you have to listen. You cannot put on one single name of Tsavorite all kind of prices. It's all depend on color, clarity, cut, and proportion and size. What does that mean? Certain stone, if they are black, you cannot call them green. It's as simple as it is. So in order for stone to be desirable, the stone have to be super vivid and super beautiful color. This is probably finest sample right now I want to show you. It's a Tsavorite 1576. No, it's not Brazilian Paraiba. No, it's as neon, as electronic as Brazilian Paraiba used to be in time. You see it? Maybe I should show to my dear friends from YouTube as well. This, we have a lovely office in Bangkok. You can see we have a nice. So this is my favorite stone today, 1576. Incredible sample how to invest money into the most rare and beautiful gems. Yeah, that's so beautiful, so magic. Somehow it's showing lighter, but actually in reality it's a vivid green color. And it's all very nice in this box, right? How does it look? So guys, if you're really seriously about investing a big pile of money into the stones, and as you see, it's a tiny little stone you can put like in a pocket, you can put in a mouse, you can put in a finger, you can put in the ring. And the value is huge. So therefore it's incredible, portable piece of fine art investment. That's what is put gemstone apart from the gold, or from the antique jewelry, or from the painting. That's what the beauty about Tsavorite. And of course, beauty about this, it's rarity. If you get this stone and you try to go all around the world, try to find second stone like this, I quite guarantee you will not find another one. Yeah? So that's the beauty about Tsavorite. I believe in Tsavorite. I was buying Tsavorite, and I'm having Tsavorite, and I'm selling Tsavorite. That's what I'm doing. Everybody have to do certain things, yeah? So guys, what did we cover everything or not? Do we have some questions? No? About the prices, if you're really curious about the prices, I can talk. If you're ready, I will be happy to help you. Of course, it's a basically as any other gemstones. Prices pretty much depend on the color. In color stones, color is everything. Clarity, size. So one thing is a 1 carat size, another thing is 2 carat size, 3 carat, that's where the breaks happen. And 5 carat, it's kind of getting the bigger money. 10 carat, that's where the money is top. 20 carat is the maximum money. If it's 30, 40, 50, it doesn't really matter. But that's where we have a major break. 20 carat, that's the most beautiful and most rare Tsavorite, which you still can use in a piece of jewelry. And that's where I see top world record prices today rising. But I have to say, you guys, honestly, before we finish our beautiful meeting with you, I have to say one very important thing. Nothing so pink in Tsavorite, it's actually green. One problem with Tsavorite, and I think it's a serious problem why the prices doesn't go up as much as a Paraiba lately, or pinkish red spino, it's too rare. It's not enough material. We have to excavate every year a lot of stones to push the market. For example, emeralds, we have so many, like on every single continent, and production exceeds 1 million carats per year. In Tsavorite we don't have, it's too rare, so it's not enough on the market. That's the only thing. So it will never be on the mass market, but for collectors and investors, we're welcome. That's actually give a great value to the stone. I wish you a beautiful day. I feel like inspiration to share with you guys these things. And of course, welcome to the world of beautiful, beautiful garnet. And I feel like I play around and look at this. It's a Burma Rubino here, Burma Blue Sapphire, and Tsavorite go so well together. And this is look like a green flower petal. Tsavorite and diamond. It has to be colorful, it has to be beautiful. And here we are. Yeah. And if you can show me like all together, yeah. This is the last one. You can see everything, yeah? And me as well. Thank you guys. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Enjoy your day, enjoy the colors, enjoy the Tsavorite garnet, and I hope we'll see each other quite often. please leave your comments if you enjoyed, if should we continue or not. Yeah, all the best, and I wish you happy Valentine from yesterday. Smells so good. All the best, guys. Ciao. Bye bye. Thank you guys, thank you so much. Wow, that's so inspiring. It's crazy.
Давай я его еще скачаю, его ленту на несколько.
Конечно, конечно, так скачивай, конечно. Alright, and I will go to YouTube.